Passengers are reminded not to open windows while in deep space. Thank you, please. Oh yes, it's definitely going crazy. So, reminder on characters. So, we have Algo Bot, who is our main character. Then we have... I can't remember his name, but... who is the one we're trying to get to the front of the ship. And then we have... the third bot, who is basically the navigator. And unfortunately, something went wrong with the navigator bot, and that was him going crazy. So, as you can see here, this can get pretty darn complex. So we have movement, we've got button pressing, we've got loading and unloading objects, and then downloading and uploading data. Yeah, I cannot remember this bot's name for my life. He's like a manager bot for Algo Bot. Okay, let's see here. So, first things first. Oh boy, how am I gonna do this one? One, two. Okay, so I'm gonna need to find a repeat which is able to work. So first thing I'm gonna do is actually just put in what I can as far as what looks like a pattern. So if I remember last time, I did something like this. So forward, left, forward, reverse. So say we do F1 and then press the button. Then for the second one, we did something like forward, forward, reverse. Oh, there's a couple options here actually. We could repeat F1 a bunch of times. So if we did that, we would go here, and then here, and then here, here, here. So something like going around this thing. I know I've gotten close to getting this one, but now that I haven't seen this in a while, this is gonna take a little while to try and remember all the tips and tricks for this one. So if I remember correctly, for this one, we don't need this fourth option, or this third option here. We have F1, F2, F3, and then this would be a Boolean check. So if red is equal to red, then it goes to green. It goes to the check mark. If it's not, then it goes to the X. We don't use this one in this particular case, though. Let's see. And of course, the question mark is flashing, but it's not much help, honestly. The hint system in this game is very limited. So forward, left, forward, reverse. Press button. Forward, forward, reverse. Forward, right, forward. Let's see. So the third one, we could say forward. right, forward, right, forward, left. So let's say we do that. We do F2, then we do a button, then we do F3. So we should end up here, facing this direction. Okay, forward, forward, turn around, press the button, forward, right, left. There we go. Okay. So that's one set of commands. Of course, we can do that again by doing F1, press, F2, press, and F3. But we'll run into a problem with F3. So, hold on. I just want to see what the hint system says, because I remember it not being helpful. In case you're wondering, there is no reason to use condition here. A condition here. Yep, that's the boolean. The first two sections require button pressing, while the third requires download and upload. But the core movement is the same in all of them, right? Yeah, the core movement is supposed to be the same. But the question is, what is that core movement? Because it could start anywhere. So, by technicality, it could start anywhere. It could start in the center here, where it goes boom, boom, and then goes over. So, boom, boom, then goes over, boom, boom, then goes over. So, I could start it here. The problem is that I need to keep it open to where the button press or the download and the upload are all here at the top. Because if they're within the F1, F2, and F3, then there could be a slight issue. Because the movement is supposed to be the same, so that movement is supposed to be repeated. And if I put two movements in F2 and F3, one with button pressing, one with upload download, then it's not the same movement. Because they're separate movements. Separate parts. Let's see here. Forward, left, forward. Forward, left, forward. Forward, left, forward. Okay. Forward, right, forward. Forward, left, forward. Forward, left, forward. Right. Forward, left, forward. Forward. Turn around, forward, left, forward. Turn around, forward, left, forward. Turn around. Okay. If I can somehow use this, that would be great. Honestly, that would be great. Hold on. Let's say F2 is F1 twice. So let's say F1 and then F2. So if we were to do that and remove everything else, what would happen? So turn around, press the button. Forward, left, forward, turn around, forward, left, forward, turn around. Okay. Interesting. Am I supposed to do that? Where it, like, repeats itself over and over again like that? Huh. Hold on. Yeah, it automatically gets an error because of the button press. So if I were to do F1 and then say an F3, what would happen? Okay. Wait a second. Wait a second. Hold up. Hold up. Let's say a button press here. And then a button press here? No. I want to try and keep it as much as possible. Okay. If I were to do that... Hold up. Oh, stop. Okay. Okay. And an F1. Okay, so if we start here, we could do an F1 and then take a... It would turn around, so I would need to take a left. Then it would be... Then it would be off, though. So it would be need to be a left, forward, left? Yeah. Left, forward, left. Okay. Let's try this. Okay. So this is where we would start at the same spot, and it would repeat itself. Oh, jeez. Got them all already? Okay, let's see here. So the question is how to proceed from here. Oh. Oh, okay. That one was an automatic one. Alright, then. Oop. I feel like I'm just gonna go back to what I was doing before, where it's like a forward, left, forward, right, and then a forward, right, forward, left, or something like that. I remember doing that last time and just getting stuck. Let's see, so an F1, and that. Then we would have an F2. And then a button press. All right. Let's see here. Turn it down just a bit. Just a little bit. Let's see here. Yep, no problem. Let's see, so... the problem is finding the right pattern for this game. So... forward, left... forward... there's a forward, left, forward, right we can do. And then right, forward, left, forward. Which is also an option as the second one. Forward, left, forward. It almost seems like forward, left, forward, right is supposed to be the right solution. They're supposed to follow the same pattern. So let's see, let's go forward, left, forward, and then it's a turnaround. But the turnaround, of course, can be split between right, right, and left, left. So if we do it, a turnaround could be kind of split up like that. So it would be forward. Let's see here. Hold on. I need to actually a little bit more about this. Because in order to keep the same trajectory, it's really interesting because you would need to start here and do a forward, left, forward, right, forward, left, forward. And then from here, you would need to do a forward, right, forward, left, forward, right, forward. So in order to get to here just fine, you would need to start here and do rights and then left. And then in order to do this one okay, you would need to start here and do forward lefts. Forward left, forward right. And then this one's forward right, forward left. So forward, left, forward, right. Let's say that is one of ours. And then we have a forward, right, forward, left as the second option. Let's just say that those are our options. Now, the question definitely is the doubles, because those... the doubles where you have to initially take a turn kind of throws things off a bit. So having to turn around completely, because we're technically having to do a U-turn at the end. So let's see. I wonder if I change this to U-turns instead, what would happen? So let's say No, let's do an F2 first. And then the third one, I'm just gonna say forward, forward, reverse. Just so we can get to the other side directly. So what we're gonna do... Yeah, those U-turns really put a jam in everything. Just because in order to do these parts over here just fine, we're gonna have to do forward, right, forward, or forward, left, forward, right. And then in order to do this one okay, we need to do forward, right, forward, left. But if we somehow end up, say, because we can't start here and go to here, because then we would need to do forward, right, instead of a forward, right, forward, left, or a forward, left, forward, right. Okay, so I'm getting rid of these guys, and I'm gonna try and do it with a forward, right, or forward, left, forward, right, and a forward, right, forward, left. Those are our two options. So let's say we do forward, right, forward, left. Then it would be another left. Hold it. What if I put the left here? Wait. Then that would mean just button press and then F3. Hold on. So an F2, which would place us here, and then we press the button, then we do an F3, which would be another turn, and we go all the way over and turn around. Problem is, this will only work once. Because when we come over here, we want to start on the left. And then go to the right. Okay, let's just go with what we have so far. So, there is an issue in that these two intertwine, kind of. These three kind of intertwine in similar ways. So, it's kind of an issue, but probably figure it out later. Forward, right, forward, left. Press the button. Forward, turn around. Left, forward, forward, turn around. Press the button. Then it would be forward, left, forward, right. So an F1. Forward, left, forward, right, which is an F2. But the problem is, we end up here. Hello, Naba. Welcome, welcome. So this is gonna be a big brain stream. It's I'm gonna be doing a lot of thinking because this game takes a lot of brain power. It's called Algo Bot, short for algorithm bot. and it is a lot of work to figure out. I need to find the pattern in this puzzle in order to make it to the end. The only problem is, I've had a lot of trouble on this level in particular. I've had a couple months off from this game just because of how difficult it was. I literally spent an entire stream just on this level. Like 3 hours, probably, just on this level. And I can, just coming back to it, I can see why. So I wouldn't be surprised if I was just stuck on this level for the whole stream. So maybe I'll get lucky and be able to finish this level, but it's rather difficult to figure out the pattern for this one. Okay. Alrighty then. Forward, right, forward, left. Press the button. Okay. So if I do it this way, I'm gonna end up here in the center facing right. And that's kind of an issue, I think. Because I think I'm supposed to start... My starting point is supposed to be here each time. So I think I may be doing this wrong. So I think I'm supposed to start here, then go here. Here, then go here. Here, then go here. So I think this is where my starting point is supposed to be for each one, and then I'm supposed to take a left, forward, right as my turns, or a right, forward, left as the intermediate turns to try and break the patterns. Okay, I'm just gonna do that. I'm just gonna go simple. I'm just gonna do this straightforwardly. See if I can do it. So we go forward, left, forward, turn around, forward, forward, turn around, forward, right, forward. Okay. So if we do this pattern here, it leads us to the end. So, if we follow this pattern, then we can put the button here or here. Doesn't really matter. And then, of course, here or here. And then, of course, we can also split the turnarounds into left, left, or right, right. Simple as that. Alright. So that's basically one of the patterns. So forward, left, forward, turn around. Forward, forward, turn around. Did I miss something? Did something happen? Let's see. And then forward, forward. Avatar just decided to run across the stream, and you tried jumping. Okay, I see. Hey, Shatter! Thank you for the raid! You sent in the clowns. Thank you very much. Oh my goodness. Hello, everybody. Welcome, 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 welcome to the stream. If you don't know who I am the Minepatcher, but you can just call me Mine. I am an explosives engineer from the 28th century. And I am playing a big brain game, which honestly is gonna take a lot of brain power from me. I'm probably gonna be quiet quite a few times just because of how much this brain takes thinking. It's a game called Algo Bot, short for algorithm robot. And so your goal is to solve the puzzle by figuring out the algorithm to get to the end of the level. So my secondary goal is to get this little guy over here, who is like my manager bot, to the end of the level. So I'm supposed to press all the buttons, and then you have a download and an upload button here as well. And Linky Binky, thank you for the follow. Oh, and Laura, thank you for the follow as well. All right. Hi, Shatter. Thank you for coming. Oh my goodness. How was your stream? How was your stream? What did you play? Oh, and you know what? Shout out. Shatter Sugar. There we go. For anyone who hasn't seen, Shatter, go and check him out. He's part of Cotton Candy TV. Oh, you were playing Slime Rancher. Okay. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. So, all right. Yeah. Oh, Gabby Ghoul. Thank you for the follow. Oh, thank you. I mean, all I did was find a bunch of stream avatars. I saw it on Yamu's stream and thought, hey, why not try it out? Let's see here. Yeah. So, as far as finding a pattern in this game, I have not been lucky. You can be a metal slime. As you can see, I am Zero Suit Samus, so. Let's see here. So, I'm gonna try and figure out the actual code for this. So I'm gonna. I'll still be reading the chat, but I'm gonna try and figure this out because this is gonna take a little while. Okay, forward, left, forward, reverse. All right. And then let's see here. So if we take what we have, put it out first. All right, so forward, left, forward, reverse. Press the button, forward, forward, reverse, press the button, forward, right, forward. That is the first pattern in order to get from the back to the front. So, and then the extra part would be a right, forward, and a left. And that would get us to the start of the second part. Thank you for stopping by, Gabby. I hope you have a great night, or great dinner. Enjoy the food. Yep. Alright, so... this pattern can be done twice. So, once on these buttons, twice on these, or twice on this set of buttons, and the only part which cannot be done twice would be the last three. Which would be, instead of a right, forward, left, it would be a left, forward, right. Oh. This is gonna drive me crazy. I'm probably going on a tangent. But I think our patterns may be left, forward, right, and right, forward, left. I'm gonna go on this tangent, because I'm gonna go on a bunch of tangents in order to figure this out, because this is gonna drive me crazy for a little while. So I'm thinking that the first forward is actually the offbeat, you could call it. Once we get past the offbeat, then it's left, right, forward, lefts, and lefts, forwards, rights. Okay. So, I think... Thank you for the late send in the clowns. Alright. So, I think... the second step would be an F2. So, it would be a right, forward, left. So, that would mean we're here, and then we press the button. Then we have forward, forward, and I don't know if it would be a left or... I don't think it actually matters. Does it even matter if it's a left or a right? Because F1 and F2... well, let's just try it. So... sorry, I went into thought there. I'm not exactly sure why I think this. But... wait. Oh. What? Okay, hold on. I think I put that in the wrong order. Hold on. Because this is inward. This needs to be outward. Left, forward, right. There we go. So this needs to be an F1 for a right, forward, left. And then this needs to be... so right, forward, left. This needs to be an F2 to turn around. Thank you for the hug. Alright, so we've turned around. So let's go ahead and check this out. I just want to see. So we turn left, press the button. We turn left again, forward, right. Okay, okay, okay. Oh. Hold up. So if we do an F2 again, we would be able to press the button. So it'd be F2 twice, then we could press the button. That's interesting. Okay. Alright. So we got to press the button. Then what would we do? We would do a right, forward, left. Right? Okay. Let's do a right, forward, left. Come on. Oh wait. Whoops. Forgot to press stop. Always remember to press stop. You can't add anything when you're in motion. Okay, so add F1 to that. We would go right, forward, left. Okay, so we end up here. Then we would be forward. There's no extra forward. That's interesting. So because my turns are first, my forwards need to be separate. Which means I'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 forwards. So that would take up 6 of my spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That'd be almost half of my spaces. That'd be 2 less than half of my spaces with just forwards. So I don't think this is right. If anyone has any ideas, please feel free to speak out. Because I have been clawing at so many ideas. It's driving me nuts. There's gotta be a simple pattern to this. But the problem is, I can't see it. At least for now. It's okay, Shatter. Don't worry. Alright. So forward, right, forward, left, forward, right. Left, forward, left, and right, forward, right are patterns which we can use. Problem is, there's also left, forward, left, and right, forward, right as well. Okay. I'm gonna go with what I initially was doing, because I remember getting close to the actual solution. And what I was doing when I was doing the actual solution was just doing this. I was basically plotting out what the actual course is and getting to the end here figuring out what the similarities are and then putting those into functions. Now, the only problem is figuring out the pattern in which I need to travel. So I'm just gonna go with the straightforward one again and just start from there. So straightforward answer would be start from the left, because we read left to right and the download is left to right. So if we're following the same pattern, it'd be left, right, left, right, left, right. And then starting point would be here, here, to here, from here to there. So it'd be kind of like following just a simple pattern of left, right, and then backwards to forwards. Or front to back, you can call it. So forward, left. So if we were to do this, we would go forward, left, forward. Then it would be a turnaround. Then a button. Then we would go forward, forward, turnaround, button. So that means we would start here from the button press and go forward, forward, button. Forward, forward, turnaround button. So then from there, we would go forward, right, forward, right. And then a forward. Okay. So. Right, forward, right. So forward, right, forward is an interesting pattern. Then we have a forward, forward. Then a turnaround. Then we have a forward, left, forward, turnaround. Now each of these turnarounds can be viewed as either a right-right or a left-left, because it's essentially the same thing as turning around. So, by technicality, you could also do this. So, where it's right, or turn right, press the button, turn right. In which case, you would start out with a turn on the pattern. Okay. I'm gonna go with right on that one. So forward, left, forward, right. It could also be a forward, left, in which case this would be left, forward, right, instead of right, forward, right, or right, forward, left, or left, forward, left. It kind of gets complicated that way. Let's see. So right, forward, right, forward. So starting from this button, we would technically be facing forward this direction, and we would turn right, and then forward, right. So we would be facing downwards. Then we would press the button. Then we would go right again, which would be facing this way. Forward, right, forward. Okay. The last turn would be a left if we want to be facing the same direction. So if we wanted to, we could put a turnaround here just for visibility's sake and take a left at the end. forward rights and forward lefts. Alright, have fun lurking, and have fun eating. Let's see. So forward left. So we know for certain left forward and right forwards. The problem is these turnarounds. We don't know if they're a left-left or a right-right. And each of these different ones could be the opposite. So the question is, how do I know when one of these is a left-left or a right-right? Let's take this out. The button's out. I'm gonna replace both of these with right-rights. So, if I replace them with right-rights, it would be forward, left, forward, right, right, forward, forward, right, right, forward, right, right. Extra forward, forward, right, right, forward. But the problem is that the buttons between those guys, I can't do the buttons here. So I'm not sure that works, because I have to do upload and download, which are different actions. There are these two guys right here. They take different actions in order to do... It takes different actions to do a button press than it does for an upload and a download and an upload. So, I've been treating this as if the button is a separate action that needs to go on top. Because if the movement... I've taken a look at the hint already, but the hints in this game are not all that great. It does say that you don't need to use the condition, which is the third option. It's a Boolean condition. So basically, if A is equal to B, do C. If A is not equal to B, then do D. So, in case you're wondering, there's no reason to use a condition here. The first two sections require button pressing, while the third section requires download and an upload. But the core movement is the same in all of them, right? So that's the hint. Basically, the core movement is the same. Question is, what's the core movement? That's what you need to find out. So there's forward, right, 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 forward, right, right, forward, right, forward, left. Oh, this forward, left. Hold on. Forward, left, forward, right. could also be a forward, left if I wanted. The first one could be a left if I wanted to. So that when I come up here, I turn left. Okay. So forward, left. Then the middle would be a left, forward. Okay, so something like that. So let's say forward, left. And then if the second one, forward, right? Maybe? Forward, right. Forward, right. Forward, left. Okay. Left. Forward. Turn around as the third, possibly? I mean, if I dumb it down, I'm just gonna dumb it down. Do a reverse on it. So forward, reverse. Okay. So forward, left, reverse. Press the button. Forward, reverse. Press the button. Forward, right, forward. Forward, right, forward. Reverse. Then I would need to do a left, forward, left. If it were a forward, right, I would be able to do a forward, left. That's my option. Then I could start over. So F1, button. F3, button. Then I could technically do an F2, but with a reverse forward? Hold on, let me see if that takes me where I think it does. Okay, it does. The problem is F2. The big problem is F2. Because in order to do this, we would need left, forward. Then a right, forward. Hold on. Let's see if let's watch this slowly. Okay. Yep. Yep, of course I made a mistake. Of course I made a mistake. That went forward. I forgot an extra left. Okay. Forward, right, forward. Right, forward, left. This one is right, forward, left. Okay. Forward, left. Oh, that needs to be an actual left, not a right. So then it's left, forward, right. And these are the two issues right here. In that they kind of go against each other. So one is inward, the other one is outward. If I follow the same movement pattern of turning around at the end, except I try and follow some other path. If I try to follow the right path first, what would happen? So let's say I do an F2 instead of an F1. Then I do an F3 would be the same. However, this would be an F1 instead. Then we would take a left. A left, forward, left. Alright. So we got left, forward, left. Then an F1. And a button. right, forward, left. Be the other one. How did he... Right, forward... Oh, no, it would be a right, forward, right. See? F2 would be forward, right, forward, turn around, right, forward, right. Take a drink of water. Forward, left, forward, forward, right. Huh. Okay, so doing this way... No, it would still take a turnaround, wouldn't it? So we do an F1, which would go this way, then we turn around, then we do an F1, turn around. Man. Why does this game have to be so hard? Why does it have to be so difficult? Problem is finding the pattern. Here, like, I can't tell if the pattern is supposed to be the center of the diamond-like area, or if it's supposed to be the edges or like if I'm supposed to go forward first and then find the pattern or something like that. Wait a second. I haven't tried that yet, actually. Starting from the center? Hold up. Like, just going to the center and just turning around in the center. Okay. Hold up. Hold. Wait. Is it just turning around in the center? Hold it. Hold it. Hold it right there. Okay. No. That can't be right, right? So, let's say we went forward as the initial move. Then we start forward left. Let's say forward, reverse, button, forward. Okay. Right? So from here, starting from here, we would go right, forward, right, forward, left, forward. Right, forward, left, forward. Probably a left again. Then it would be F1 twice again. Okay, so we have all this right here. Between the one... Well, I haven't figured it out yet. So, but I think I just thought of something different that I never thought of before, and it's for starting from the center and just turning around from the center. So like left, it's pretty complex, honestly, but maybe I can finish it by doing from the center. The only problem of doing the pattern from the center is that I get this long pattern in between for these parts right here, because I'm starting from the center and then I'm going there and then I'm going like that and then I'm going back. but the end does technically start at a center point. So it does make me wonder. This would be a center point for a cross area. This would be a center point. So, and since the end ends at a center point, maybe I am supposed to use the center as the center point. So, with that in mind, okay. Then let's say I do F3 next, which would be a right. It would basically be almost the same thing as this. So it would be a right forward, then a left forward, then a right forward, then a left again. Okay. If I can finish this puzzle, I will not try and do the no, I have to. I have to. So basically each time you complete a level, there is basically a number that is given for the least amount of commands. So it gives you the number of commands that you can use, the minimum amount of commands that you can use in the level. And I usually try and either beat it or match it. Usually you can match the least amount of number of commands, but I've actually gotten it quite lower in some levels. So I have to try and match it. I can't just leave it be. So maybe I can for this level, but I don't know. Okay, so then we have an F3. So F3 will bring us here. And this is where our trouble starts. Because I've been using the button here. Forward, download, reverse, forward, forward, upload. Forward, right, forward, right. Forward, left, forward. Will that work? Please tell me it'll work. Please tell me it'll work. It's probably like a higher amount of commands than what's necessary. Hold on. I forgot to turn around. I forgot to freaking turn around. Okay. I am one off. How do I do this? Core movement is the same in all of them. Core movement. Come on. Think, mine, think. Forward, left, left, forward, left, right, forward, right, right, forward, right. Huh. Right, left, forward, left. Is when I need to go straight. So let's say I really don't want to destroy this, but I think it may be close, but it's not quite what I'm looking for. Because the problem is when it comes to the download and upload. The problem is that this part right here, like especially between the upload and download, needs to be separated into its own function. So much like what we would do with the buttons, we need to do with the upload and download. Okay. Man, I'm using too many brain cells. Yawning all over the place. Alright. Okay. So I do know that this area right here needs to be separated. The main part of this is the forward, the double forward, basically. Which, in this case, in the F1, in the previous version that I did, I split apart into a forward, reverse, button, forward. Problem is, I'm not supposed to use I don't need a condition on this. Okay, let's just remove it. All that hard work gone. Oh, yeah, I forgot I can just press the just right click it and it disappears. I forgot about that. Okay. Forward, reverse, forward. Okay. So let's say we have left, forward, left, and right, forward, right. If we have left, forward, left, and right, forward, right as our conditions for turning around corners, then we need to find creative ways in order to use that left, forward, left, and right, forward, right. Okay. I'm gonna say forward first. Then I'm going to say right, forward, right, right, forward, right. In between those, we can put a button. Okay. Then I'm going to say left, forward, left, button, left, forward, left. We're going to be facing forward. Okay. So we're facing forward. Then we go forward. Then a right, forward, right. Turn around, forward. E. Hold on. Okay. There's one way to get across. I'm really having trouble on this one. I'm wondering if I should just look it up. I really don't want to look it up. I really don't. But I need some sort of hint that's not as bad as this one. Literally, just all it gives me is the first two sections require button pressing, while the third section requires download and then upload. But the core movement is the same. Core movement. Core movement. I really just want to bash my head in when thinking about this. Just like, ah! Just, come on. Think of that. Ugh. Okay. Da 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 da. Enough bashing my head in. Figure this out. I'll probably give myself 30 minutes. I'll give myself a time limit. If I can't figure this out in 30 minutes, I'll look up a better hint. I'll probably just watch the person start, and then once they create, like, the first 5 moves, I'll probably figure it out. That's usually how it goes, isn't it? Let's see. Hold up. Maybe I can... I forget. Okay. I need to figure this out real quick. Hold on. Hold on. Which one is this? That is the second one. Okay. I think that might be a hint. This is the second one, which means this needs to be pressed first. Okay. So since F2 needs to be pressed first, we do that. And we do that. Was that bug? Hold on. Was that? It's no longer happening. Okay. I don't know if any of you noticed, but the second gate was open, even though we hadn't pressed the second one. It was really weird. Okay. Okay. So if we have left, forward, left, and right, forward, right, let's move these over to F1 and F2. Just to make things a little bit easier on the head. There we go. Let's say F1 and F2. So right, left, forward, left, right, forward, right. forward, right, forward, right. Huh. So forward, right, forward, right. Let's say that's a left instead. Then we say it's a F1. And instead of left, let's say it's right. So that we do an F2 instead. Forward, F2, forward. Okay. The forwards are driving extra, because we would have to have 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope, 7. We would have to have 7 of them. Ugh. Ugh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeesh. Okay. F2 twice. Twice, eh? Okay. Let's make that 3. Okay, so then we head forward. Then we repeat. F1, button. F3, button. F1. Huh? That ain't good. Hold on. We're using too much. We're using way too much. I feel like I may be on the right path for this one, but I'm not entirely sure. The outside and the inside. Wait. Right, forward, left. Well, I've only got 10 minutes left before I take a look, see if I can gather some hints off of it. I'll probably look at a guide or something, but only at like the first few minutes, first few seconds, I should say. Okay, so I honestly am not quite sure what I'm supposed to do. There is the pattern of the F1 forward, F2 forward, F1, but then it goes to F3, which is technically F2, F2. Any F3 can be translated to F2, F2. Like that. It's too bad, though, that I can't put the buttons in, because that would be helpful. There's a forward in front of an F1. There's a forward in front of an F2, in front of an F1. F2, F2, then an F1. Ugh. Gotta be a pattern here that I'm missing. F1, then a button. Then an F2, an F2, a button. Then an F1. That turns us around. So from right here, we're in the middle facing forward. Facing the same direction we started, basically. And then we go forward. Then F2, then a forward, then an F1. F1 forward, F2 forward. So if we do forward, F2 is right. If we do forward, it would be an F1 here, which would be different. It would be an F1 here versus an F2 here. Feel like I'm so close, yet so far. Okay, drink of water. Got 8 minutes. No, that doesn't bring enough. It doesn't bring it enough down. If I were to put the forward in here. Right forward, forward. Turn around. This is less. Doing this twice is less than doing the middle? What? Okay, because doing F1, we have forward, left, forward, right. Let's just say that. Now for F2, oh boy. This ain't good. I'm trailing off again, I think. I think that might be the wrong direction. And almost 2 hours on one level. Oh, jeez. Okay. That's how the game goes sometimes. Okay. 2. Main problem seems to be here. Well, not just that, but this F2 being used twice. Yeah, no, this ends up being more than just doing a forward, a right, forward. No, it doesn't, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 versus 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, it's the same. Because the way the commands count is it counts within, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you count the outside one as 1. 1, 2, etc., etc. So doing F2 twice, 1, 2, by doing a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it would be the same. But doing it the other way, where it's forward, forward, reverse, you have more slots. 2 more slots than the other way. But the problem is, I can't use that. I can't use that for here. So it's kind of useless. Okay. Even though I have 2 more minutes, I'm not sure I'm gonna be figuring this out in 2 more minutes. So I'm just gonna take some time and just look it up. Oh, okay. Algo Bot. What level am I on? Hold on. Let's go back to main menu real quick. Figure out what level I'm on. Moment of clarity. Algo Bot. Moment of clarity. Eh? Wait. Hold up, they did it that way? Stink. Really? Okay, hold on. Hmm, hold on. So I'm completely wrong. And my initial simplification was on the right track. So forward right, so we are supposed to start from the edges. But for some reason I couldn't think of I'm just trying to think how I would have thought of this. And I'm not sure I would have. So apparently the two functions are forward left, forward reverse, and forward right. Then in F3 we have F1 button, F1, F1 button, and then an F2. So apparently these are the three patterns. Really? So then we have F3, F2, forward, left, 3, F1, left, oh, and an F1. Apparently a download. F1. F1. I kept overcomplicating it by trying to go across rather than using twice, because I thought using the same function twice would be more intensive. But what I didn't think about was using it in just one function with the buttons, so that the buttons contain the same movement. But this is honestly ridiculous, though. It's ridiculous. Oh, wow. Man. I would not have thought of this. But it is quite simple. So great. Okay, well, I guess I'll try continuing on and doing the other levels. Hopefully the other levels will not be this difficult. on me. Um, we are sorry to report that the disco hall will be closed for maintenance. Spare me! Spare me. Okay. Huh. So apparently the target score is 29 on this one. Wow, that is a lot of code. Okay. Well, on to the next level.